In our last episode, we spent 3 days building this to help the 3 semi-wild cats that we adopted from our friends have a safe and cozy place to acclimate before setting them free on our land. But, as you'll soon find out in today's episode, they had another kind of adventure in mind. Good evening, guys. It is now night number 3, where we have been hoping to see one of the 3 kitties. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new around here, we're Brittany and Drew, 2 hopeful adventurers who got married, moved into a van, and have been chasing adventures all around the globe ever since. And now, after moving from the USA to Portugal, we'll be documenting our entire journey of building our dreams as we transform a historic watermill into our first home, not on wheels. Join us as we embark on this new and exciting phase of life. Now, let's take in a deep breath and let it out. Let the adventure begin. Welcome back to another episode, guys. Well, about 15 minutes after we ended the last episode, one of the kitties was able to wiggle its way out of our catio. Catio fail. Oh dear. Another cat is out of the catio. Oh, Minu.
Wow.
Oh. Now it's Tom.
There goes the third one.
Oh gosh. I never thought they'd make it up to that corner. Oh man. Well, they've never been caged in before.
I guess they weren't supposed to be caged in. That's just embarrassing, the amount of work I did on that, and they got out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, I hope they stick around, like, really leave some food out. I don't know.
Oh, kitties.
I think they're confused what to do.
They already loved you so much. We should, like, put food around us so they stick around.
But I think, like, well, no, they already ate sardines and biscuits.
They already had dinner, so. They like it up there, at least. They like the Starlink.
That's the first place we put our pole, too.
And they're like, see ya.
They're looking at us like, what? Well, no reason to leave this locked. I don't think they'll ever step foot back in here again.
No.
Not after that experience.
I can't believe it.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
I was so excited.
So we're not really sure what to think right now. I'll just say it's definitely not the outcome we wanted. I mean, they are just chilling up on the hill up there. They're just like, we ain't coming by you guys.
Some things just don't turn out how you had hoped, but I don't know. They might
Stick around.
They might.
I think they're thinking up there, do we make a run for it and try to go back to where we came from? But that's what amazes me about animals. How the heck do they know how to get back there? I just hope they stick around. I mean, right now feels like an epic fail in our book, but you learn from all failures, so.
I'm just a little bit distressed feeling for them, that they're like feeling lost. It makes me really sad, but at least they have each other and it's not like one kitty, you know, who ran away.
We did talk about this before, though. We can't get too emotionally invested in them until we know they're gonna like actually hang out. So
be safe, kitties, and stay here.
You're invited.
We love you already.
I mean, yeah, they're somewhere up above those bushes past the Starlink pole.
It seemed so quickly that the darkness fell upon our valley that night, a night that we had envisioned unfolding so differently. But I suppose it's only natural that our cats would be unable to be contained. True adventurers at heart, I guess, but with miles and miles of rolling hills and valleys and trees and all new smells, we just tried to comfort each other, knowing that these cats were used to being in the wild. Good morning. Little sad to say, it doesn't look like anyone came to eat last night. Hello? Also, I fell a little on my night hike last night, but I did see them all at one point, all 3 of them. They were all together, which made me happy. Shield your eyes if you don't like bugs, but this is something else that I saw on my night hike. A scorpion carrying his victim on his back. I've never seen a scorpion before. And I'd be okay if this was the only one I ever saw. I've never had bags under my eyes like this. As you can tell, I didn't sleep the best. But the one thing that brought me comfort was a lot of prayer and knowing that we tried our best. And hopefully they are able to find some food. Otherwise, maybe they'll come back to us. I think I need to put some cucumbers under this. Good morning. It was warm last night in there.
Yeah, I had to turn on that portable AC for a second time after our generator ran out of gas.
That mixed with kitty thoughts made for a rough night's sleep.
We'll have to check the trail camera and see if they even came in the vicinity and made a guest appearance.
Negative. It only caught Drew taking a 3 a.m. bathroom break, and at that time, it was still 80 degrees Fahrenheit, one of the hottest nights on our land.
But I did hear pigs on the other side of the valley in the middle of the night, so there was some life.
Before you get too excited, this was not one of our cats. This was a black cat. Bringing a little bag of cat food to go because one of our neighbors informed us that there is a cat colony nearby. So Drew and I are going to take the scooters and see if maybe somehow the kitties made their way over there, because people tend to feed them regularly. So maybe, you know, it's worth a try. Plus, even if we don't find them, at least we can feed the kitties that are there. I have no idea how I didn't know about this being near here. I want to say too that I've never had outdoor cats, so maybe I'm like feeling a little bit more anxious about the fact that they didn't show up yet than I should.
Right where we left them. Easy to wheel out. Boom. And also, you guys might have noticed, Brittany has her very own scooter. Scoot, scoot.
And this bag here on the front is perfect for putting the cat food in, and maybe this too.
Oh, I got a few things too.
It's like how Batman has the Batmobile, Mr. and Mrs. Adventure have their little scooters. We do have fun on these, and hopefully we'll find some cats. Look, we have matching little, what are they called? Stickers?
Deck pads.
But I think I'd prefer something else. Much more my style. Ooh.
All right.
Off we go.
Off we go.
Drew actually did some behind the scenes
Reprogramming?
Yeah, so that we can go up to gear 3. He goes, I need fast. I don't need so much fast, but it's a blast.
A blasty blast?
A blasty blast.
Here we go. Do you see our kitties?
The bell's chiming. Supper time. I don't see any of our kitties.
There's so many little kitties. Boa tarde. Sim. Oh. Muito gato.
Todos castrados, sim.
Wow.
É bom para, senão...
É bom, muito bom.
Senão
castrada.
muito mais bebês, gatos bebês,
É
sim.
muito importante.
Mais ou menos quantos gatos aqui?
Aqui eram 20.
20?
Sim.
Eu sei.
Where the place you live?
Moinho.
Ah, no moinho.
Sim.
Ah,
Muito trabalhar.
Levava trigo para fazer
Ah, sim. Quantos anos antes?
50 anos.
Uau.
50, 55.
Especial.
Especial.
Nós moramos em uma autocaravana
Sim.
porque 2 anos
Construir a
moramos.
casa. Muito
Sim.
bem.
Oh, look at Hey, little doggy.
Oh, this was so special.
I know.
Well, feels like we did a good deed this morning.
Sure does.
I think cats can be pretty territorial, so I was a little bit like, I'm not sure they would like venture into the whole colony up there.
Our cats weren't there, which was kind of disappointing, but like you said, I don't think they would join that colony of animals. Like,
No. Living van life, we've never had the ability to be responsible for like,
anything other than ourselves in
Well,
our van.
not just that, it's
Like-
just like being in a place and seeing the parts that need love or care,
Yeah.
whether it's a cat colony or maybe like a homeless person or, you know, something like that. Like being here and staying here, we have the opportunity to make a difference and to consistently try to make a situation better. So
Yeah. I think it's really nice for us to be able to stop moving, and like many of you guys who've lived in your community or homes for years, you've become wiser, more mature through that experience. Yes, we've gotten to travel the world, but there are limitations to self and personal growth when you're constantly moving. So
yeah.
we'll hope that, I don't know, it's just, I've been really happy here.
Aw, me too. I'd be even happier with some cats on in our valley, but
Yeah.
it'll happen.
There's hope.
Always. Updates on the night. Hornets love cat food.
They like my chicken.
We also think that we heard baby meowing up there, so I think that they're near. So we decided to move the cat food away from the camper in case they felt brave enough to come down. The generator definitely doesn't help. Despite the sounds of the generator that we had to have on for survival. Right now we are in the engine room, the fans, the air conditioner, all of the generators.
We overloaded the generator.
Oh. It's literally been some of the hottest days. I live in this outfit. I live in my bikini and this dress. I call it my smock. How hot was it in the camper last night?
You were making it hot. But all seriousness, it was very steamy. It was warm. I woke up one time, went outside, I was like, it is way cooler outside the camper than in our hot box. This thing heats up during the day like a pizza oven and just takes hours of the radiant heat just to like dissipate and absorb like the coolness of the night.
After 8 years of van life, we've never had to endure a summer like this. Like we would have rolled away to perfect temperatures.
Like we did that first heat wave.
Yes, that's right. And we wanted to, but
The commitment of the
kitties.
cats kind of has us here during this heat wave.
yeah, it's not ideal. Maybe we should have pushed it back, but you don't always know when a heat wave is coming. So, anywho.
Here we are.
Yes. Something else that we couldn't wait to enjoy with the onset of cooler temperatures that were luckily only about a week away were our favorite nighttime dream powders by Beam, the magical sleep formula that helps you fall asleep, stay asleep, and not experience any grogginess in the morning. Look at this. No more puffy eyes. Plus, something you guys might not know about me is that I crave desserts. But Beam, which has no added sugars and delicious flavors like the original cinnamon cocoa, chocolate peanut butter, somebody say peanut butter? And mint chip. And all of their dream powders are formulated with the same magical blend of all natural ingredients that help support our body's natural circadian rhythm, help our minds to relax, our muscles to relax, and just regulate our nervous system so that we can go to sleep in the best, most ready for rest way possible. It's just 1 to 2 scoops of your favorite dream powder of choice mixed with hot water or milk, and truly you wake up feeling like you've had the best night's sleep. And right now, by using our code ADVENTURE or by scanning the QR code on the screen, you can enjoy 20% off your subscription plus an additional 15% off, and you will get a free brother. So that's 35% off the original price, and you can pause, skip, or cancel at any time, so there is no risk. And well, now that you at least know that we are feeling well rested here in the future, we can go back to where we left you off in the episode. Maybe it'll make the heat a little bit easier to endure. Boop.
Can I get some help here?
No, it seems dangerous. You have the whole dinner on the table.
I know, it's really dangerous.
Come here. It's okay.
Do you see it?
No. I don't see her, but
Wow. We were just finishing eating our dinner here, and all of a sudden we heard that sound. We really didn't think they were hanging around. Like I said, Brittany had that bonding experience in the back of the truck, so maybe they like her. Me, they seem intimidated by. I don't know if you guys can see, but see that light way up there in the tree line? That's Brittany following the sound of the cats. She cares. She's trying to go talk with them and sign a peace treaty.
Good morning, everyone. Just want to share with you, Nelson dropped off a giant box of figs that I'm currently trying to fit inside of our fridge because there's nothing more delicious than a cold, juicy fig on a hot summer day. Pick a fig, any fig. Ooh, nice choice.
Whoa, you gotta be a couple inches from it.
So beautiful. It seems like today is just full of good news. We saw the cats last night. That's amazing.
I can't believe they're right here, back from the wild.
I think they're just hungry enough.
Yeah.
This sort of has to push them to that point.
Had to break them down a little. We got biscuits. Oh, right there. Right there he is. Hey. Right here. Look. Stand up.
Come here, baby.
Come get some food. Oh,
I wanted to eat. Can you light it up for me, Butter? Come here, baby girl. You can see her eyes, and then you see them blink. It's amazing. There's baby. Come on. I know you can do it. Yes, you're gonna do it. Babe, they're there. On top of it, we just heard from our architect.
Tomorrow would work, if you're available.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Yay.
Muito obrigado. See you then. Yep.
Okay, see
Alright,
you.
bye-bye.
See you tomorrow.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That was amazing. There's been a lot of things just like on pause lately that we've needed to get forward momentum in. So setting up a meeting with our architect feels like a big next step. Even though the papers are with the city hall right now, we have a lot of questions about the builders and just the ins and outs of basically everything we'll be doing. He's our guy.
I'm totally brushing my... But the biggest thing right now is we want to have our roofing guy start, but because we've switched to a fully cement roof, we want to make sure that the engineers don't need to change any pitch or for any extra support needed for the weight of this cement before we have him get started on the roof, because the last thing we want to do is have work done that then needs torn down and redone. And with Portugal and all of the red tape, you want to be certain.
Especially with this project.
And then we got a call from the people who needed to come and see if they could deliver our container, since we have a particularly bendy, windy road and steep.
It's exciting. This is the manager of the company coming out who wanted to inspect our road so we can get our shipping container delivered.
A 20-foot long container.
Yeah, 6 meters. So we need some storage. They just want to make sure they can get the truck down here, around our curves, all the way to the bottom. Let's hope it's a green light.
They're saying that they need 11 meters to be able to turn.
Right down here on the left.
He doesn't think that there's space. Showing them where the container would go.
I don't know, they're saying maybe they would have to drop it here and then use the JCB, one of the big excavators, to then lift off and put it down here. Well, it's not ideal.
Okay, so maybe this wasn't the best news, but we have been working on a solution. So good news coming soon. We hope. And then more good news, the former owners of the mill, who are just like little guardian angels, they live back in the Netherlands, and they sent us 3 pieces of mail. All of our mail is from them, which is so kind. Look at how cute this is. Oh, it's so beautiful. They're like the giant bees that were attacking Drew in the last episode. Look at the back of this one. These cute little sheeps. It's like the pen pal we always wish that we had.
I know.
The best. Soul family.
It's really special that this Moinho meant so much to them, and they understand how much it means to us now.
Look at
The confetti.
hearts.
Following bits and pieces of your Insta and your YouTube, lovely to see.
I love that they spelled pieces, P-E-A-C-E-S.
I think it's really special that they're able to watch the transformation, not only by talking with us via these letters, emails, and messages, but watching the transformation from afar too. I think it's the perfect combination for somebody that loved their project so much and gets to see what we're doing with it, pouring our love and energy into this place.
Makes us feel like...
It was 2 worlds colliding that were meant to be.
Yeah, pretty much. What is this?
It's like a children's book.
This is so crazy. Oh my gosh.
The little bird with love.
Piquenique no jardim. A picnic in our garden. This is how we're gonna learn Portuguese.
Yeah, but it's even more meaningful than that. To learn easy Portuguese, they were from our grandchild.
Brincar na selva? I don't know what that one means.
Brincar, is that binoculars? Brincar?
Looking? Maybe?
Looking?
Obviously, we have a lot to learn, and thank you.
I could use that popsicle right about now.
That's not all. We got a box delivered from France. It's this amazing book that we're actually featured in. Drew, do you know what page we're on in here?
I do not.
Okay, we're gonna have to find ourselves. Look at that. I wonder how quickly I can find us. Ready? Where are we? Where are we at? Oh my goodness, it's me! I'm in a towel, which is usually more than I have on.
Especially on these hot days.
I know.
Wow, I love our van.
I miss Spirit.
I look forward to making homemade things again.
Yeah, in the watermill.
More than just a catio. You know what though? On the bright side, I kind of feel like it's my man cave now. I'm one with the rocks. I got grass, I got shelter, and I got a door.
I actually think it's excellent for a rain-proof scooter garage. It works pretty great. I know when we first got the kitties in here and they escaped, Drew and I did not chase after them, and I think that was a really important point because they've stuck around here. And I think that if we sort of like chased after them or tried to capture them again, I think they would have just been gone for good. But they're like, these people aren't so bad. They leave us treats and water and shady things, especially here in the mountains. Like, life isn't the easiest for us people or cats. So all we can do is just try to make life a little bit better for each other. 12 o'clock temperature update. And with a fridge full of figs, I decided to make life better outside of fig season by sun-drying a batch. This was my very first time sun-drying anything, but I had seen our neighbors do it, plus it seemed pretty easy. All you do is slice them in half and lay them out in the sun to dry. Putting a cloth over them is ideal, like a mosquito net, but we don't have one, so I'm just gonna keep an eye on them and hope that the bugs don't get to them. This is after about a week. Time for a little taste test. Success! Now all we needed was success with our 3 semi-wild cats who, now after a week of setting themselves loose on our land, we had only seen/heard 2 of. And only in the night.
I don't know how long this will go on for. I might have to say goodnight to Brittany.
We still hadn't seen any signs of Minu, the blind and one-eye mom of the other 2 cats. But we decided to remain patient and persistent, trying out different feeding venues until this started to happen. We have a taker. They're trusting us a little bit more each day. Come here, girl. Come on, love. Here you go. Good girl. It's your first time on AstroTurf. Come here. Give me your cuteness. Here you go. Look at that. doing so good. And then things just started to get a little bit better each day. You're so good. Good boy. Hi, sweetness. You're so happy? You got your food up there. I just put your dinner there. Hi. Plop. Big old plop. That's right. Hi, cutie. Hi, little friend. Hi. Look at your paws. Are you so happy? Yeah? Say hi. The experience of having these wild cats grow to trust us and like us, well, I hope they like us, has actually been really special. In the end, maybe the catio just wasn't right for them. They just needed to be set free, and we just needed to trust that they would find their way home. Hi, cutie. You're so cute. Since our catio has been a bust, they seem to love this little stoop. And now they have their little guard shack. They sort of love being a little bit above us and kind of keeping watch over us. It's cute, like our little guard cats.
Miss Meow Meow.
She always talks back. Sometimes if we meow from inside the camper at night, she'll meow back.
Just lets us know she's around.
There you are. Come get the foods. You like the new kitty shack?
The kitty bungalow?
What do you think?
Oh, she just looked into my eyes and freaked out.
Meow.
Oh yeah, we forgot about you.
Wow. Look at him. It's been pretty amazing watching these two wild cats get used to their new land. But still, with no sign of Minu after 2 weeks, we couldn't help but wonder if maybe she tried to journey back the 15 miles to her former home. Or maybe she was just watching silently from a distance under a giant fig leaf. Stay tuned for next week's episode where hopefully we have some answers on Minu. And guess what? Our roof works finally begin. We are so excited to finally start sharing the transformation of the watermill into our very first home with you. We'll see you back here soon. We're so close. Oops. Yeah. Oh. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh wow, that's a little pig. She's all the way up there on the wood stack. And the adventures continue. We love you guys.